spot where I had my first wreck. Well, my only wreck, actually. It was in June of 1955. I had just got my driver's license about 2 weeks before. I had a couple of friends in the car with me, and we had come down here to see one guy's girlfriend that lived down here. And as we pulled away from the house and headed west up here on Lincoln Street, we got just right over here across the street, we got hit, just like that. Got out, and my buddies got out, and the guy that was driving the car went over and looked at our car and said, "Oh, that's not hurt." Well, it was a big, huge dent in the trunk lid of the old Plymouth. He got back in and took off. Well, one of my buddies had presence of mind enough to grab a license number, and we called the police. And in what was obviously a hit-and-run accident. Kids went with me to go and tell my folks about this car wreck I'd had. It was a traumatic experience, needless to say. But anyway, my mom and I went down to the police department that next morning, which was a Saturday. And I remember the desk sergeant at the police department, I told him who I was, and he kind of he said, "Would you and your son just come in here and talk to Chief Kelly?" Chief Kelly said, "Well, the matter of fact is, the man who hit your son last night is dead." And I thought, oh my God. My first thing went through my mind is, I've killed somebody. We tracked the license number and found out that he lived out on a farm. He went to bed, he was drunk. He went to bed in the bunkhouse. He was smoking in bed. It caught fire and burned him and the bunkhouse right to the ground. We were in dire straits financially ourselves, and I had to pull some money out of my savings account to pay for the new car lid, which is $243, the new trunk lid. And I don't think the car ever did drive, I think it threw it out of balance somehow. Never did drive just as good as it should have since then.